Welcome back to AniPeeps, a place where we talk about all things anime and manga related. Today I'm the host Boggs. Along with me, I got my two boys, Boom and Mighty. How are you guys doing?
Good as always.
Fantastic, brother.
Nice,
Happy
nice.
Friday.
Happy Friday indeed. I guess this will be a kind of long one. If you guys probably already know already based off the title of the video. Today we'll be doing our first impressions for the winter 2025 anime. So I guess there's no point of holding off. We could just get right into it. I mean, what are you
Yes,
guys'
sir.
impressions as a whole so far based off what you guys seen? Liking it, boring, few hitters. What do you guys think?
Oh, do you want to go
Pre-
first, man?
I'll
Yeah.
go. I think it's pretty banger season, man. I picked up a lot of stuff. I think I'm watching 12 newly airing stuff, not including things that are carrying over, and I'm enjoying all of them so far. I had to stop myself from picking up others because I'm watching too much. So
Nice, nice. Boom.
Dang. Yeah, the ones I've watched so far are pretty good. I do feel like I'm gonna drop a couple shows, and I'll name those shows once we get into it. But most part, just like Mo, pretty good season so far.
Yeah.
Always good to have City out back too, man.
Yeah.
It's too good.
I'm kind of at the point, maybe kind of like Boom. I'm thinking of dropping maybe a couple, but also I haven't started a lot of ones I plan to start. Like you could see, I mean, Apothecary Diaries, I'm
Likewise,
caught
likewise.
up, but I'm pretty. I know what I'm planning to watch at least. I've watched almost most of them, but still have to start a few that I know I'm definitely gonna watch. And then, like Boom said, probably gonna have to end up dropping a few, but. I guess we could just start off with Solo Leveling Season 2. I think we've all watched Season 1 and Season 2, you know, I guess just started.
picks
So,
up.
I Yeah,
Go ahead,
I'm
boom.
not watching it. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't watched it. I didn't plan on watching it. Wasn't too big a
Oh,
fan of the first season. I think we
that's
talked about
fair.
this off air last time, so I was like, but I've seen the ratings, pretty good, right? Eight, close to nine. I know it's early ratings, but
yeah,
maybe after the season, if y'all mess with it a lot, maybe watch it then. But right now, not on the radar.
fair enough, fair
How
enough.
far? How many of you watched Bogs? Two or three?
I I'm I think I'm caught up, so I think 3.
Okay, so we're about the same. I mean, it's dope seeing him pick up a new like warrior, right, in his arsenal.
Yeah.
So like it's that stuff's kind of picking up, seeing what he might be able to do in the future. I like that it just kind of picked up where it left off. We didn't have to like do too much building up. Wasn't a whole lot of storytelling. Like they're getting into a battle in the first episode, so kind of kept the pace up.
Yeah, the
Uh,
pace the pace did start pretty strong, like pretty smooth kind of continuation from the last season. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of season 1. I didn't really hate it or anything, but I mean, I'm enjoying season 2 so far, and this is one I'm probably gonna end up finishing. But it looks like things are happening in the background already, and like you said, just Igris and his army, main character just getting more and more OP. So having fun
yeah,
with
and
that.
then the end of the episode 3 was kind of epic too. You know, you get a reveal of a new character,
Hmm.
long lost character. You want to say,
Yeah, because
but
he kind of,
yeah.
minor spoilers, but defeated one of the high level guys. So yeah, pretty excited to see where
Mm.
this is gonna go. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a keep for me most likely. Uh, I'm assuming keep for Mighty, and then maybe start for Boom. So on to the
Is it a
next.
boom or a bust?
We'll keep it semi Boom at the moment. Uh,
Nice, nice.
Next up, we got Sakamoto Days, one of the big
Whoop,
series that
whoop.
is highly anticipated. You know, has a pretty big fan base already, and I know there were some people kind of on Twitter got kind of viral. I didn't really understand it, but people were kind of criticizing the trailer or something like that. Pretty silly stuff, but this is one I'm definitely planning to watch and probably gonna end up finishing. Well, I mean, it's only 11 episodes, and based off like some of the stuff I've seen online, it looks really good. But this is one I unfortunately haven't started yet, so kind of wanted to hear your guys' opinion on it because I think you guys watched it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have at least Mo 2, right?
yeah.
What you thought about him, Mo?
I mean, maybe it's like the hype that was built up for it. This is like one that I just didn't really look into it at all. I haven't read it, didn't really read anything about it. Just watched the trailer, and I was like mildly disappointed. It just feels more like a slice of life, not so much, not very high stakes. You know, he's an assassin and he's being hunted down by the underworld people, but like it just doesn't feel super high stakes. But I like the characters so far. You know, in the newest episode, or I guess it was the second episode, I think they picked up the Chinese chick. She's
Yeah, yeah.
voiced by Iroha's voice actress, but she has a little bit of I think like Osaka Ben to her. So the characters are cool, but I think my hopes were a little too high. So when I started watching it, I was kind of like, this is all right, but I
Mhm.
think it'll get better. I'll definitely at least finish it. So
Nice.
Yeah, for me too, box same kind of like similar to Mo's. Because I think it was getting hyped with the manga, and then I think the anime got announced, so I wanted to get in blind like Mo. But it seems kind of like I really enjoy it, but it's like more like gaggy kind of
Mhm.
gaggy and
mhm.
slice of life, like kind of like not like super like, but kind of similar to what is it called? Spy Family, you know, where there's still a lot of comedy in it, and it deals with
Lighthearted comedy.
spies.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But like Mo said, all the characters are pretty good. I do like his backstory. I almost spoil it for Mo or for Boggs, but I do like
That's
his
pretty epic,
simple
man. With the wife,
simple
right?
backstory. Yeah, and then for this one is it's for me definitely gonna finish it because it's not like it's just like a easy watch too, and it's for me I can just probably not even watch it for a couple weeks and just binge it real quick.
Yeah.
It's a
Makes sense.
lighthearted, nice watch.
This
Yeah.
sounds like a keep
But
for
don't
both of you
expect
guys.
Yeah, don't expect like a act like Mo was talking about. Like it's not like super action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I,
it's
I
not
figured it would be
solo leveling.
more closer to like you said, Spy Family esque.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
Spy
want to watch
Family's
it
a good
eventually.
comparison to it.
Yeah,
Um, just
go watch
especially
it
like
too, man.
Sakamoto's so OP, so
Yeah, yeah.
he shit's too easy for him, man. Even
And he does have I don't want to spoil it too much, Boggs, but like Mo, like the in the Kombini fight, it's so stupid that what weapons he's using. Like it's hilarious, dude.
oh man, he does a good job of keeping his promise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. Backstory's
Uh,
crazy too, Boggs.
Nice, nice.
yeah. Well, we'll give this a boom for now.
Yeah,
All right,
I
all
like
right.
it.
On to the next. We got Apothecary Diaries season 2. I assume all of us are watching
Ooh,
this and enjoying it. So, I mean, not much to
you
say
ain't
for
lying.
me. I haven't watched the episode that came out today, but I've watched the first two and
Okay.
great start already. And the end of episode two's first episode kind of getting back into the pace of things, and then second episode
Yes,
it
yes.
seems like it's already getting into like the big mystery starting to unravel.
Hmm.
So I mean, this is a big keep for me. Loved season 1, liking season 2 so far. It's nice seeing Mao Mao's best friend shout on around too, which is nice. But yeah, another
The head pats,
wholesome,
dude,
yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
dude,
dude,
so cute. Dude.
yeah, another
I'm
wholesome
glad
kind
she's
of
she's getting a
good
little bit
show
more.
back. Yeah, I agree. So I mean, big keep for me. Sounds like a
And
keep for Boom as well.
you
Mo, have
didn't
you
talk
started this
about
one?
Yeah, yeah, I'm caught up as well. Well, at least the first two episodes. Nice seeing some of the like other girls too. You know the girl that's friends with Mao Mao's best friend. Seeing some of those more people that aren't in the rear palace taking care of the concubines and stuff.
Yeah,
Nice to see those other characters. No.
and a new furry animal,
yeah,
little cat.
That
What's
Mao
the cat's
Mao.
name? Oh, that's what it is. Yep, yep.
It's Mao Mao.
yeah. It's Mao Mao. But
I don't
yeah,
know if you guys remember too. I think episode 2 there was a scene where Mao Mao just like literally super quick transition where she became a cat, like cat ears.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
hilarious.
In chibi mode. But big
And then
keep from all of
also
us. Go ahead, go ahead.
you didn't mention, fellas, another fire opening, man.
Dude, the
Visual and
visuals are
sound.
awesome. I like the visual part where It's like those, I don't know, the abstract art kind of staircase thing where everyone's kind of popping
Hmm.
out of the door, but some doors are on the ground, ceiling. But yeah, absolutely killed it with the visuals, and the song is pretty good too. So
And the dude, I'm liking the dude more and more, man.
yes sir, yes
Just
sir.
leave it at
Hopefully,
that.
Jinxie,
some of the romance
Rosa Chad, man.
blossoms. We'll see, we'll see. But big thumbs up for Apothecary Diaries season 2. Dr.
Big
Stone
boom.
next. I don't think any of us are watching this, so won't be talking about that one. One after is My Happy Marriage season 2. Uh, yeah, this is one I'm definitely gonna start, but haven't started yet. Maybe one thing I'll probably binge maybe a couple episodes in and then pause and then a couple episodes in kind of thing. But I like season 1.
Mhm.
I'm sure season 2 will be probably better or maybe pick up, but uh, yeah. Are you
Nice.
guys watching
Nice.
this? No.
No, no, I would have to watch the first one first.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, same boat. So eventually, but
Yeah, nice and wholesome romance. So I imagine season 2 is gonna be like that with a bit more focus on the fantasy element of it and probably a bit more drama, which is what I'm guessing. So pretty excited for that one. So probably gonna be a keep unless first 3 episodes like super boring or anything like that. Next up we have the 100 Girlfriends season 2. So far pretty much same as season 1. You know, we pretty much just getting introduced to new girls. Episode 1 already we got introduced to Kurumi, which is I think Rintaro's 7th girlfriend so far. um but yeah, same old same old. If you like season 1, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like season 2. I liked episode 2 already with the kind of all like a McBain contest, pretty much who could eat the most. They do like a contest. So yeah, pretty much same pace and
Mukbang,
vibes.
bro.
Mukbang.
Come on,
but
bro.
but yeah, pretty much same vibes as the first season. So this is one I'll definitely continue watching. Excited to see some of the new girls that will be introduced, and hopefully they still don't like, I hope as newer girls get introduced they don't kind of put the already existing girlfriends behind the scenes, which so far
I
they
got you.
haven't been doing, which is nice. So yeah, this is one I'll definitely continue watching. Next up we have I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in My Class. Another
Sure.
rom-com show. um yeah, I think both of you guys are watching it. So how do you guys feel about
Just
this
us.
big
one?
fan, man. Big fan
Yes,
so
sir.
far. Like the development between them, they get married in the first episode's the whole premise, but they're already getting like pretty accustomed to being newlyweds, still, kind of trying to fight those feelings that they have for each other. But it's a pretty wholesome one. I enjoy it a lot so far. Boom.
Agree, and I was about to mention it too, so I'm glad you said it too. It's really fast paced, but I'm not mad at it, man.
Yeah, it is
Hmm.
kind
For real,
of
not
fast
mad at
Yeah.
it.
paced. Like I think episode 3 already, like it's pretty clear they both have feelings, and you know, they don't they don't fight hatefully as much anymore, which is nice. This
And I,
one,
I do like the little sister too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get introduced to more of the side characters as hopefully the story progresses. But for me, this one I'm enjoying a lot as well. This one weirdly has some like nostalgic vibes to me for some reason. I don't know if like because the plot, how the plot's progressing, kind of reminds me of some older classic shows that I like a lot. But just immediately both grandparents forcing them to marry. Pretty absurd situation, where they're forced to like live at the same house, sleep on the same bed at day one. Pretty wild premise, but like you guys said, I'm enjoying where the story's going already. And yeah, uh, nothing serious, just a wholesome, lighthearted rom com type show. So rom coms are thing, definitely check it
Definitely
out.
finished too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this
It's
is one I'll
the
definitely
cooking
finish.
scene sealed it for me, man. After he told her it was good.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah.
The trope that never gets old. Um, Next up we have Zenshu. This is one I am maybe gonna start, uh, but I haven't started yet. I think pretty much,
I,
the main
I've started.
character, she's like an animator and she kind of gets isekai'd into her own series, is what my understanding is. I might be wrong. Boom, you said you watched it?
Yeah, I only watched one episode, and if I wouldn't recommend watching it, man. I'm probably either gonna watch three or just drop it at one, dude.
I see,
I
I
was
see.
really like, yeah, I went into it blind. It was on Netflix. I was like, all right, let me just check this out. I thought it was gonna be like a show about like a anime or a manga creator, but once you got Isekai and I seen her powers in there, I was like, I don't really feel like watching this, man.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe I just went into like a bad mindset. You might enjoy it, but
no,
and
I
I do like her character design though. I will
nice,
say
nice.
that.
Yeah, cuz I watched, like, know the premise, and then I was kind of expecting something similar to you, where it's a bit more
Hmm.
focused on the animation side, and maybe it is. I haven't seen it, and I think you said you only watched one episode, so maybe it is. But then yeah, I watched a
It's not.
trailer,
It's
and
not.
then the isekai part, I was kind of like,
Yeah.
went from probably gonna watch to maybe watch. So we'll see. Uh,
And
Mo,
I
oh,
just
go
don't
ahead.
like. Mo, have you watched her?
No, it was on my list, but this is one of the ones I decided not to watch after. Because I think
Good
we
call.
talked about it after you watched the first episode. You're like,
Yeah.
like I wasn't into it. I wasn't aware of the premise of the isekai part. I didn't pay attention to that. I was just going
Yeah.
off the cover art vibes. But after you said that, I was like, okay, not into any isekai really right now. So
Fair enough. Fair
and
enough.
and it's kind of weird because it's she gets Isekai into like her anime that she's making into a movie, right? So
Hmm.
she like where she gets put in, she knows what's gonna happen. So I was like, oh, I don't want to. I feel like
That's kind of
uh,
I just
interesting,
don't want to watch it because
but yeah, I
she
hear
knows
you.
what everything is gonna happen. So she's gonna try to help out and stuff. I was like, ah,
I see. I
can't be
see.
bothered with this show, man.
Kind
The
of.
more I say it, I'm about to switch it to drop.
That's like a interesting take on, like, the time loop, almost like knowing what's gonna happen in the future. But yeah, we'll see. I might pick this one up, but maybe not. I'll just put it on a
Hmm.
maybe for now. And yeah. So next up we got Honey Lemon Soda shoujo series that I was planning on watching, but I think 3 weeks in. I mean, I probably still might, but this is one I was kind of actually excited for too, but I haven't started yet. Any of you guys watching this?
I'm going to watch for sure, 100%.
Okay.
But
uh,
the way you just said it
100%
makes me kind
recommend.
of trust.
This is another one I'm really excited about. I went into this with pretty low expectations. Just the title sounded interesting, but the main girl has a pretty good character development already. She was called like Rocky Ishii, based off of her name. Her name's Ishimori, but her nickname became just Ishii because she always like gets all like clammed up, can't speak whenever people say something to her. And then like before going to high school, the blonde guy like kind of helps her after some people picked on her, and so she decided to go to the same high school that he did. And then like it's kind of her already knowing her feelings for him, but he's also kind of like entertaining her. So I don't know. I like this one a lot. Like he seems like a really good guy. He's done some stuff already, like showing interest in her and like helping her. So this is one I'm definitely gonna keep up with. And the OP is a pretty good one too. Both the OP and the ED, both
Oh,
some like
Mo actually
J-pop.
concerned about some OPD. I see
Whoa.
you. I see you.
Whoa.
This is one of the few, man. I heard it and I was like, yo, this is kind of a banger.
Yeah, but
Wait, Mo, did you watch City Out OP? Please tell me yes.
No comment.
aren't you a Yoasobi
Whoa.
fan, man? You fake fan.
Come on.
But I mean, based off what Mo said, it sounds like a pretty standard shoujo plot. But I mean, I'm a big fan of shoujo, so I'm probably gonna pick this one up. And like, I think Mo kind of emphasized the art side of thing too, which the visually looks nice too. So, sounds like Mo, you're gonna keep this is a keep for you. This is one I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna pick up. So, uh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see at the for the end of the year or end of the season episode. Next up is I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. Long title, uh, but the title pretty much captures what the series is about. You know, our main character Alina works as a guild receptionist, where a bunch of the parties come in to kind of schedule what kind of quests they're going to be up to. But you know, when there's strong bosses that kind of hold things up on the quest end, she ends up having to do overtime, and you know she hates doing overtime, so she kind of goes undercover. She's known as the executioner by the public just because she pretty much solos a strong boss alone, and you know she has her hood on, keeps herself kind of a mystery. But yeah, she's OP. She just does all of that just so that she doesn't have to do the receptionist kind of overtime paperwork. So simple plot. Uh, I mean, I'm enjoying this one so far. This is one I'm probably gonna keep. Um, you guys watching this one?
I am. This is besides Kusuria my favorite so far this season, man.
Nice,
I
nice.
really do like
Nice.
it. I think I'm on episode 2 or 3. I don't want to spoil it, but where it's at right now, I kind of want to see what's gonna happen if she's gonna still be a receptionist afterwards. But pretty
Mm-hmm.
hype, man.
Yeah. I mean, her character design's banger. I love like the dyed hair underneath. Super nice. And then voice actress. That's what put this one on the map for me. Is I was seeing people saying like, "Oh, best voice actress performance of the year already from Takahashi Day." So picked it up and definitely not disappointed, man. It's a fun one.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Definitely like a fun one, and yeah, like Boom said too. Kind of curious if the show's gonna continue on with her, because I mean her cover's pretty much blown. Minor spoiler alert. Kind of wondering what's gonna happen from here on out. If she's just gonna
Hmm.
try to keep things under wraps, or if she's gonna kind of pivot her ways and become like a guild member at this point. But yeah, nice and fun one. Enjoying it. Um,
Again, another dungeon show too.
yes,
Dungeon esque show, man.
sir, yes, sir. Next up we have Medaka Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms. This is kind of one of your, I guess, a bit more trashy rom com. Nothing crazy, but if you're a fan of that genre, definitely for you. Pretty much the plot follows Mona. She's our main female protagonist. She is a very charmful person, good, great personality, at least what she shows to the public. Great personality. She's super pretty. She pretty much calls herself the queen bee, where, pretty much everyone's enamored by her, except for our main character, Midaka. He kind of gives her the cold shoulder anytime she tries to not seduce isn't the right word, but tries to put him under her spell, so to say. um, but you kind of quickly figure out that it's not that he has no interest in her. It's just he comes from like a shrine family or something like that, where he tries to control his worldly desires. And yeah, that kind of makes a dynamic where she's kind of like, why is this guy not interested in me? I'm pretty much the best girl ever. So pretty much the show follows her trying to get her under her charms, I guess. So that's where the title is impervious to my charm comes in. um I mean, this is one I am watching, and I'm probably gonna keep. Nothing too crazy, but still like a fun weekly watch, at least for me. Are you guys watching this one?
I am
Um,
not.
I'm not either, but I'm going to. It's on the watch list. It's just a show that's not on Netflix. It's taking a
Yeah,
while to
I
get
feel
to, man.
feel that, I
Same
feel
with
that.
Honey Lemon, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Super random fun fact though, I just figured it out looking at Mal. The voice actress of the main character, she did the OP. She's the voice or the artist for the OP in both seasons of MF Ghost. which is kind of funny,
Oh,
but
nice, nice.
super random, but
Hope that
pretty
means you
cool.
will be checking this one out then, just to pay your
Fact of the day.
respects.
Maybe.
But yeah, uh, nothing too crazy. This is one of those shows where you're not missing much if you don't watch, but still a fun one. You know, got not etchy scenes, but pretty trashy scenes in this. So yeah,
The cover looks like the girl from Licorice Recoil, dude.
a little bit, a little bit. Maybe just a hair.
Just the eyes.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Come on, man.
And she ain't no Chisato.
Next up, we have I Have a Crush at Work. This is a workplace romance series, and this is one I haven't started yet, but definitely one I know I'll enjoy, so I will be eventually checking it out. Are you guys have you guys watched this one yet so far?
For me, this is the same as the last one, just not on Netflix. But this is definitely one I'm gonna finish and watch and
Nice,
finish.
nice.
Mm.
Plus,
Well,
Was
adult
on the
cat.
list. Was on the list, but I was waiting for y'all's thoughts on it, just because the amount I'm watching already. I'm in no rush to add more. So
yeah. I mean, I pretty
I know
much got
Mo was cooking for a bit, man. He didn't miss a show for a while.
yeah. But yeah, I mean this one I think I'm pretty much we're all on the same boat, planning to watch. We'll see, but yeah, pretty much I got slight spoilers about. I mean, it's not a big deal. I think it was after one episode where they
Don't
sleep
say it,
together.
dog. Please
S-
don't.
But
Dude, come on,
it's
brother,
one. It's episode one, man. Uh,
brother.
yeah,
but I mean,
damn,
Giga would not
we're
be
so
proud.
sorry, viewers.
I think
We apologize.
most people would know already, but yeah, I guess adult cast workplace. So I'm a big fan of those kind of like Wotakoi type workplace romance series. So definitely will be checking this one out. Next up we got Toilet Bound Hanako-kun season 2. Unfortunately, I don't think any of us are watching this one, but I'm sure those who
Man,
enjoyed season 1 are probably gonna enjoy the next. uh, but this is one I do eventually want to watch, so we'll put a
toilet bound.
big pin on this one. Next up we have Headhunted to Another World from Salaryman to Big Four. Any of us watching this?
No,
No, sir.
All right,
say that with
yeah.
confidence.
I guess quick synopsis.
Wait,
Go ahead.
is this the one? Never mind, never mind. I thought this was the online shopper reincarnated as an online shopper, but it's not. Never mind. Ignore it.
This is
Ignore it.
from Salaryman to Big Four. I guess quick synopsis: Dennosuke Uchimura is your normal everyday salaryman trying to climb the corporate ladder, but then is summoned to a terrifying fantasy world by the demon overlord, who offers him a new job as one of the heavenly kings in his army with full benefits. Uchimura may not have muscles or magic, but he does have an office worker's skill and savvy. Will they be enough to keep him alive? I mean, sounds I don't know.
Sounds like
Could
shit.
be fun. But
Yeah. This is probably one I
it's cool.
will not be picking up. Unfortunately, it just didn't sound too interesting. So,
Let's
yeah.
get to the good show.
All right. Sorry for
This next
anyone
one.
who is
Woo!
enjoying this one so far. Next up, we have Amiku MD, Doctor Detective. Pretty
Yes,
much,
sir.
pretty much House in anime form with a
It's Mau Mau, dog.
lolly female main character.
Waifu house.
Yeah, waifu house. Um, kind of a detective series with a medical twist to it. Genius MC, kind of a solving crime slash medical, uh, medical mysteries, I guess. But
She gave you guys Mau Mau vibes, though, right? Like modern day.
I mean,
Does
I mean, it's
medicine.
literally House though, because
yeah,
House is like a genius at diagnosing people, and that's her specialty as well. So I get the Mau Mau comparison, but
Been
it's
like
a
a
long
House.
time.
detective. Yeah, yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, Boom, you want to start us off with this one because I seem like you're pretty excited about it.
No, I just really mess with it, man. Ever since that blue dinosaur from the first episode, man, I'm hooked. Hooked. But I do like the character design of her. I love how like I don't know if it's a quirk or not, but like she looks like a little kid and she hates being called a little kid, man.
Yeah.
I do like that part of her. But yeah, this is a great show. I don't feel like I don't watch that many like hospital shows or not detective, but like
You know,
yeah, I
like
guess detective
detective
too.
mystery type.
And I really do enjoy this. So hopefully it keeps going strong. But
Mm-hmm.
if it goes
Mm.
bad, we'll drop in a heartbeat.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's a fun one. I like it a lot so far, but definitely the trope might get um old quick just because like she's too OP, you know?
Yeah.
Um Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but I think the character, both the main like her and then her like Kohai is a really good character. Her sister seems like a cool character. So, and then she's also voiced by Iroha's voice actress as well. So,
Nice.
that's
Oh,
Nice.
don't
that's
miss
my
with the
big
voice
hook.
Yeah.
actors. Don't miss.
No, sir. I heard it and I was like, yo, this sounds so familiar.
Yeah. Like Mo
Oh, and it's
mentioned.
the Aria.
What is? Oh, the
Hmm.
No,
VA.
no, not Aria. Aira
Aida.
from Derede.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
Uh.
Dan Dan Dan. I was damn. I'm not like no. I'm
My
missing
boy.
and Yotsuba. How about
All
that?
right, redemption, redemption. But yeah, kind of like
Thank you.
Mo said, I really do like the kind of dynamic between the two main characters, and I definitely do agree that hopefully it's not too repetitive, where you know easily solve the mystery. Hopefully, like the final arc in this season will be where she struggles a bit more. But even if she doesn't, I think if it's like an episodic watch, it's still like a fun one. You know, like a once a week mystery. I don't know how all the mysteries are gonna go. You know, the first one was kind of like a murder mystery, and then the other two were more medical focused. So I definitely do like the diversity in there, and I definitely do love when Ameku kind of does like the conductor thing when she's thinking. I don't know if you guys remember, but it's like it's kind of like the climax of when she figures out what had happened. She does like a musical
Like a
conductor
brain
kind
blast,
of
Jimmy
yeah,
Neutron.
yeah, like a brain blast Jimmy Neutron. She does kind of like that, and I definitely do like it. But yeah, it seems like all of us are enjoying this one, so I'm assuming a keep from all of us. On to the next,
Yep.
possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. I'm not watching this. Are you guys?
Is that the title, or
Yes.
are you just stating a fact
Yeah,
now?
No, 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 no. That's the title. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time.
No,
not
unfortunately.
on the list.
See, I see.
Next three, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it seems like an adventure fantasy based off a light novel, but it kind of just seems like a plot where someone that's not necessarily like strong or skillful by any means gets kind of caught up in some things and having to continue on a journey with that. But yeah, this is one I don't think any of us are watching and probably not. So we'll just go on to the next one. Bogus skill, fruit master. About that time, I became able to eat unlimited number of skill fruits that kill you. Pretty
This
crazy
is what One
title.
Piece.
That title kind
It's a
of.
double.
I'm not watching this one, but I low key might check out episode one just based off that title. So maybe seasonal video. I will talk about this one. Who knows? I don't
Guys, I
think.
fell in love with this show.
And
Absolutely.
under synonyms, it says failure skilled nutmaster.
Whoa, whoa.
Now Bog's
That's,
intrigued.
that's crazy.
But Mo, you're not watching this one as well. I take it.
No, sir.
All right,
He's
so
dabbled in it.
on to the next. Even given the worthless appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest. So in a fantasy world where
What's with these
jobs,
titles?
in a fantasy world where jobs are God given from birth, heroes are born, not made, and Ian's job of appraiser has put him about as far from the hero pedestal as possible. Used, abused, and eventually abandoned by his fellow adventurers, Ian decides it's just not worth going on. Lucky for Ian, though, the end may be just the beginning, as well as a new lease on life. Turns out that his worthless job may just be the key to becoming a hero after all. I don't think any of us are watching this.
Synopsis is just as long as the title, man.
Yep, yep. All right. I guess on to the next. Unfortunately, one we're not watching. Next up, we have a seemingly etchy comedy fantasy show. Behinical, the elf girl's cat, is secretly an S ranked monster. I assume the show was as silly as the title is. Um, and it just seems like one of those fun etchies that, it's like kind of entertaining, but I don't think any of us are watching this one.
No, but it looks like Zod in the
Mm.
background, dog.
Just
No, no.
much more
Bootleg
cutesy,
Zod.
much more cutesy. But so yeah, I guess that's about it for that one. Next up, we have Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. This is a almost like a kind of back and forth reverse isekai kind of deal about our main character who essentially gets isekai'd every time he sleeps. When he dreams, he's in an isekai world, but something happened in that isekai world where the elf actually gets transported to the real world, Japan, and she kind of gets, falls in love with a lot of the stuff. Like they have she and the main male protagonist have like a fun day in Japan, kind of like looking at cherry blossoms and all that good stuff. And then they go back to sleep, and then they re-enter the isekai world. So I'm guessing it's pretty much going to be back and forth. I'm only 2 episodes in so far, but that's pretty much um where episode 2 ended, where they came to
Hmm.
Japan and then they went back to isekai. So
Nice.
I know, Boone,
Um,
this is one you are excited for.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it out of respect to that other Fire Elf show, man. But
Indeed, indeed.
haven't got the chance to. Probably today or tomorrow, but definitely gonna watch it. Hopefully finish it. Do you think it's gonna? Are you gonna finish it, Boggs?
Yeah, I'm
Good
gonna
so far,
finish
right?
it. Yeah, it's not it's like a
Looks like
fun
a
show.
wholesome.
Yeah, it's a wholesome fun
Hmm.
show so far. And episode 2 we got kind of introduced to the dragon character, and I don't know if she's gonna be like a recurring character, but I really
Hmm.
liked her character a lot. I just wonder if they're just gonna keep progressing and just meet a bunch of cool characters, and the main focus is gonna be on the elf and her main male protagonist. But yeah, this is one I'm enjoying a lot and definitely gonna finish.
Definitely will check out.
Nice, nice. Love to hear it. Mo, this is a yay,
You
nay?
watching
Considering it, it's another
it?
one that just the amount I'm watching, I had to put it on the back burner. But if I get two big booms from each of y'all, I might throw it on the list.
All right, all right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Next up, we have Blue Exorcist. I don't know. Is this season 2?
Seasons. Nah, I think it's
No,
more
this
than
is
that,
like
right?
season 3 or season
Yeah.
4, I think, for this one.
The
Well,
trailers always look so good.
that goes to show how
Should we watch it?
little I'm involved with Blue Exorcist. So yeah, clearly I'm not watching this one.
Oh man, I got in high school. I got caught stealing the manga of this one, and I never kept up with it after that.
Mm.
Bad
Stained
taste.
stained my image of the show, man, or the manga.
Why did Boggs give a better synopsis of the shows before this in Blue Exorcist,
Well, I
man?
mean, like
He
if
went
you're
in
watching Blue Exorcist,
he
so
went in detail about the skill fruit
hey
anime, but
man,
hey.
Hey man,
that one
to
sounds
be
good.
fair, it gives no synopsis either. It just says sequel.
But yeah, I guess Blue Exorcist fans are probably gonna keep watching this. If you're not, maybe check out the first season. Next up we got Ubel Bat Blatt. I'm not watching this one.
Ubel.
Ubel Bat Blatt. Seems like a fantasy one. I know nothing about this and haven't watched it unless I hear some great things about it. Something I'm probably not gonna start. But any of you guys watching this?
No, I have not,
Mm.
unfortunately.
All right.
Does look kind of interesting though. Those
The guy in the back
fantasy
makes it,
kind,
yeah.
but yeah, who are those? Those
Yeah.
elite dudes lined up in the back.
I don't know why, but it was giving me like Villain Saga vibes, kind of. But then,
This
I
is
don't know.
a Villain
Mixed.
Saga fantasy
Oh.
format.
My
But
eyes keep going to the one next to it, man. The one next to it looks too OP.
yeah, speaking
Can't
It's
even
of
like
talk
he
about
almost
this
has
show.
braids, right?
Yeah.
from bureaucrat to villainess, Dad's been reincarnated. I mean, this is
What
one
is
I
he
haven't
saying,
watched,
Chad,
but
dude?
just the cover looks pretty
Chad.
cool. Comedy fantasy show. In his previous life in modern day Japan, he was Kinsaburo Tondabayashi, a 52-year-old civil servant, and now he's a villainess. So I guess that's a guy you see in the background there. Um, and yeah, from the little information he possesses, he should be a haughty, noble girl, but the disciplined older man is simply unable to act in such manner. I don't know. Seems wacky. Maybe.
I'm adding it to the list.
Yeah, I'll probably
Just
check out
because
at
of his
least one
portrait.
episode.
Yeah, dude. I feel like it's gonna be a hilarious show. I'll probably give it 3 and then let y'all know.
All right, I'm
His
counting on
character reminds me
finding
of
out.
like the GTO meme of the dude in the
Oh,
car.
yeah.
That's
Principal.
I was thinking like, dude, what does this remind me of? But I think it's that.
Yeah, it looks like it looks pretty funny at least based off the cover. So yeah, boom. Let us know how it goes. Next up we have Unnamed Memory Season 2. Mo, is this one you've seen the prequel for, or I might be thinking of something else?
No,
Okay. So, I mean, none of us are
no, it's
watching this.
further down.
I see, I see. So, none of us are watching this. If you watch the first season, you probably know if you want to continue watching or not. So, on to the next. We got our Okinawa promo type show. Okitsura fell in love with the Okinawan girl, but I just wish I know what she's saying. So, pretty much the premise starts off with our main male protagonist, Teruaki, who has a crush on this Okinawa. He just moved to Okinawa, which is kind of like Hawaii of Japan, and he moves there and he has a crush on this girl Hina, but her Okinawan dialect is so strong that he has no idea what she's saying like 50% of the time. So her friend Kana pretty much essentially translates her for him, and it's almost like a love triangle deal going on. This is a nice and wholesome show. Um Cute romance going on. Not sure which I mean, I don't know. I'm enjoying this one a lot. I'm Team Kana. Uh, Mo, Boom.
I've been falling back and forth, Team Kyunsan and Team Kana, but they're both super cute characters. Like you said, super wholesome. Also, like pretty informational too.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I can't remember what it says, but it's like I think it's Oki Memo or
Yeah,
something where the shishas go and they give like a little explanation
some
about the like
the
cultural
culture.
differences of Okinawa. So I'm enjoying this one a lot.
This
This
is
one might
fun.
be in my like top 3 for the season. Maybe we'll see. It's a super fun one though.
Yeah, no, like you said, it's pretty informative in regards to like Okinawan culture. Like that fried pastry that they make there, and each family takes pride in making them, and our main protagonist talks about it, and next day everybody in class like gives him one, and but yeah, it's kind of annoying like looking at the screen sometimes with subs because it'll say what she's saying in the strong Okinawan dialect, and then below it translates that for the viewer in Japanese, and then there's an overlay of that in English too. So like my viewing
A
experience
lot going
is
on.
very cluttered. Yeah, but
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
Mo kind of nailed it. It's pretty informative of kind of Okinawa, and it's a love polygon, obviously, and pretty much pick your best girl and pray that she wins. But good vibes for this series. I'm enjoying this one and definitely gonna keep Team Kana though. Uh, and then I think
Nice.
the next two is one we aren't watching, so I'll probably just go ahead and skip that.
That's the
Right?
one I was talking about, though. The online shopper isekai.
Yeah, yeah. The so I'll just go ahead and skip the next three because I don't think any of us are watching that. I apologize to the viewers if you guys aren't enjoying it. And so, yeah. Next up, we have kind of etchy series here. I'm living with an otaku Neat Kunoichi. Another kind of, I guess this one's 24 episodes, but another kind of trashy, not harem, but it's like a romance series where you kind of get, as the series progresses. So far, we've been getting introduced to more different ninja slash kunoichis who has some connection to our main female protagonist. Um, but essentially, the premise is that our neat, pretty much Bochi ninja, she her job is to kind of defeat monsters, bad juju from our main male protagonist, and that becomes her job. And our main male protagonist kind of hires her and lets her live at his house because to let her kind of continue defeating these like monsters for him. And then seems like the romance is kind of progressing, and like I said, you start to get introduced to some more of these kunoichi characters. I know, Mo, this is one you're watching it. If I missed anything, or
No, yeah, I think you got it. Yeah, she's trying so hard to live out her neat dream, but like she's starting to feel guilty. The guy she's protecting does so much for her, so she's having a battle with herself internally of wanting to do more for him, but wanting to stay as a neat. So just doing things around the house, but he's also like super thoughtful of her too. He's grateful for having her. Some of the first Kunoichi we get introduced to is wild, man. The plot twist at the end of like I think
yeah,
the second episode,
hmm
I was shook, man. But a pretty funny one so far. I'm enjoying it. But I think it does say 24 episodes, but it's like I don't know if you noticed when I was watching it, it
it's
like
two.
the
It
OP starts
Yeah,
in the middle,
yeah. So,
so it's
oh, you're right.
it's
It
just
says
two
12
episodes
minutes.
in one like that.
Okay, okay, yeah, it says
Yeah.
12 minutes. That's a good point. I thought I was tripping because I was watching it and then they do like the OP at the middle and then another. So I guess it's like ED and OP again. Oh yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, because I was super confused at first, and then it dawned on me because I would see on Mal it'd say like episode 3, episode 4
Gotcha,
release, and I was
gotcha.
like,
Okay,
dude,
that
where is it? But
that makes
yeah,
so much more
it's like
sense.
that.
Okay, so I guess we're 6 episodes in right now. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of a. It's I mean it's not really close to Mahoako. It's just that our I don't know if she's even in this picture, but the blue hair Kunoichi, she reminds me of Sayo, which is one of the magical girls in Mahoako. But in the same vein, excuse me, in the same vein, it's kind of like one of your trashy shows with kind of a cute romance twist to it. This is one I'm probably gonna
Yeah,
continue watching, but I mean, this isn't something personally that you're missing out on if you don't watch, So unless you're really interested,
yeah,
you could definitely afford
just
to miss this one.
yeah, it's just cute ninjas,
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
nothing
Nice and
crazy.
fun weekly watch. Um, so yeah, next up, which is Medalist. I know we're all enjoying this one, right?
I'll go last for this one.
Oh no. Uh 3 episodes in so far. Medalists, if you can see already by the cover, it's a figure skating show about our main female protagonist, Inori. She has always been in love with figure skating ever since she watched her sister figure skating. Always had dreams of being a professional figure skating, but she kind of struggles from self confidence and pretty much not being good at anything she kind of had to do, whether it's school or interact like socially with her peers and all that stuff. But she kind of meets our main male protagonist, Tsukasa, which is her coach. And once they meet, first episode, you kind of see that they pair up, and then he decides to put her under his wings and kind of work together to make her and then now their dream come true. Um, Yeah, so this is pretty much a sports series, obviously sports drama that involves an underdog kind of making her dreams come true as a figure skater. And yeah, I mean, this is one I was obviously super excited for and loving it so far, even though I do have some issues with it, which I might talk about a little bit more at the seasonal review, but definitely not worth, definitely not big enough where I won't watch it.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. So far, I've only watched I think the first two episodes, but Coach is a super awesome guy. He's really doing his best to not play favorites, but he's playing favorites,
Mm-hmm.
trying to make Inori the best he can. Inori's character's super cute. All the like crazy faces she makes when like she's like upset or like having what's the right word, like her emotions are all messed up.
Yeah.
I love the like chibi forms that she has, so that's really awesome. And then the Hikaru too, the super OP figure skater girl that's been on TV, coming in episode 2 and making friends with Inori is super wholesome, and it's nice. She's got like a mentor her own age that's gonna help her push to grow more. So
Yeah,
I'm excited to see
she
what
found her
Inori is going to be
goal.
able to do.
Yeah, this is one of those
Yeah,
shows where you're just cheering on the underdog and seeing how far that they could go together, especially with, I guess I didn't mention the big part of the series. Inori, she finally started figure skating at, I think, age 11 or 12, which is super late in the figure skating world where most people start, if you want to go pros, when they're like 5 or 6 years old. So she kind of struggles with, having her starting point way behind her competitors and peers. And she kind of falls under the wings of our main male protagonist, Tsukasa, who was a professional ice skater who pretty much almost can relate to Inori in the sense that he was an ice skater that started way too late, for his dreams, and he kind of struggles with the fact that he wanted so bad to be involved in the ice skating slash figure skating world, but nobody wanted him. So episode one starts off with him kind of seeing his past self in her and deciding that he's gonna be the person that he always wished that he had. So it's a story of both of them kind of making each other's dream come true. So boom, I know you said you had some words for this.
I like the show, but I don't love the show. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
ooh,
know if it's because you may have hyped it up. I know I told you I'll read the first was it 1 or 2 volumes if I don't like this, if I don't watch it or I don't like this season, but maybe I like the manga a bit better. I mean,
I'm
I'm still
sure
gonna
you will.
try to finish it. It's good, but not great, man. That's all I gotta say.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
my
Because
boy a hater,
Maybe
man.
no, no,
He
no,
gonna
no,
have
no,
this
no.
at number one at the end of the season. I bet.
Who me? Nah, for
Playing
sure
it
not.
down.
Nah, for sure not.
hopefully it does pick
I'll
up.
watch the guild receptionist over this any day of the week.
Oh man, but I mean,
I'll
I
probably
do
watch Tensai Oji-san over this. No lie. The
the
way that's looking.
which one? Oh, this one right here.
You know
But
which one.
yeah, I
Tensai
do
Oji-san.
kind of agree in the sense, but I mean, I'm still enjoying the anime a lot, and this is one where I definitely would I don't want to sound like a snobby manga reader because uh, I feel like usually I do enjoy both, but I feel like Medalist has been kind of, the anime has been lacking a bit on the darker tone, and it seems a bit more uh too happy, I guess, but I'm still enjoying it a lot. And the visuals,
Also,
I'm not bothered by any of the 3D
the
skating ones so
CG,
far.
I
I'm
don't like
liking it.
that.
I'm not
Really?
I'm not put off by it at all, but I can see
Reminds
why.
me of Blue Lock.
Wow. But yeah, that's Medalist.
But
Man, boy, hating like it's full time
no, no,
job, man.
it's good. It's good. I'm saying it's good, but it's not great
Fair enough, fair
so
enough.
far. I'm also
Next,
only 2 episodes in, so
true, true. Next up, I don't think any of us are watching this next three shows, Magic Maker, How to Make Magic in Another World. Next one's Grisaya Phantom Trigger. This is one that the cover and trailer really interested me, but apparently there was like a prequel movie, so I was kind of like, maybe I'm not gonna watch. And then the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. I don't think any of us are watching this, right?
No,
Nope.
sir.
All right, I guess on to the next. Next up, we have Flower and Asura. This is pretty much a show about a girl who really loves kind of reading out loud, reading stories in a small kind of not country, but she lives on a small island, small population, and she loves reading kind of children's stories out loud for children. And she pretty much gets recruited by a, a, a fellow high schooler to join the announcement club in the school, the broadcasting club. This is one I've only watched one episode, but I'm liking it, and at least definitely gonna keep watching at least for three episodes, and then we'll see. But I enjoyed the first episode. Um, I don't know if you guys watch this one.
Nice.
No, I have not. But that
Gotcha,
sounds
gotcha.
pretty good.
Yeah, visuals are nice too, and seems just like a nice, wholesome school kind of growing in the school club kind of series. So if that's for you, definitely check it out. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Next up, we have
I'm a mark it for sure.
nice,
Just
nice.
let me know how it is at the end.
Next up, we have Ishida's second season. I know this is one Mo's definitely watching.
Yeah. A little disappointed so far. It's starting off just like how season 1 started, where it's a lot of world building. We started with a new character that we've never seen. And they're all converging towards that tournament arc, but it's just so much world building. I hope it pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a little confusing just because like all the different countries and towns, it's a lot of like political stuff. So I really have to like pay attention when I watch this one. But it's I think I'll definitely finish it, but depending on how this season ends, if it's not the tournament arc yet, I might have to drop this.
Oh, I mean, hopefully it picks it up because I know I do know how much you like the first season, so hopefully it
Yeah.
does pick up. And honestly, I don't think any of us are really watching the rest. This the one right here is Anyway I'm Falling in Love with You, essentially like a reverse harem. So if that's your thing, I'm sure you'll like it.
Mhm.
But the one after that, Tasokare Hotel, is one that I haven't checked out yet, but one that I was very interested in reading like the synopsis and watching the trailer. So yeah, this is one I'll at least give like 2 episodes, and if I drop, I drop. But um, seemed like a pretty fun kind of fantasy mystery type series. So definitely will check out at least a couple episodes. Um, and then I
I
guess
do want
I
to
am
check out
watching so the
this one.
the
Soda
golf one.
Idol utility.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
I was just about to say that. I want to check that out. Is it
Yeah.
good, Mo?
This one
Or
is this one's a contender for top 3 for me as well, man.
Ooh.
really?
Um
Dang.
super wholesome show. The theme of it is just cute girls doing cute things. But basically the main character, Minami, she's just kind of a gamer, a little bit of otaku, and she finds out that her game is going into they're ending services in
Oh.
April. So she's like, "Oh my god, what do I do? I need to find something new to do." So she tries all the different clubs at school. Nothing fits for her, and then she happens to come across an old man that needed help carrying his bag over to the driving range. And then from there, she meets Haruka, which is she works at the golfing range and is like I think seems like she's like a semi pro. Seems like she hasn't gone too much into her background yet, but she's like a pretty good golfer, and she kind of pushes her to try it, and she ends up liking it a lot. Um, and so now it's just her learning about golf. She started working at the driving range as well, but really like her character design. Their interaction is really cute. Like senpai kohai kind of interaction, and then there's another girl that's introduced. in the third episode that she's like a golf influencer. That's also a really great character. So
Nice.
I'm really enjoying this one a lot. Um, a lot of like golf, a lot of golf, but I mean it's one of those you don't need to know anything about golf at all. It's just watching cute girls play golf. So I
Nice.
highly recommend this one. At
I'll
least check
definitely.
out the first couple
Yeah,
episodes and see if you're into
Nice.
it.
definitely will. Definitely
We'll
will.
have to now.
And then of
Those
course
good
there's Bang
words.
Dream. Yeah, definitely one I do kind of want to binge the first season and then hopefully catch up to wherever it is by that time for the second season. But we'll see if
Which
I
one?
Bang Dream right here. Uh,
Is
yeah.
that bam that one?
No.
Oh, that's the one you're looking forward to, right? Boom.
The vampire
Yeah,
one?
yeah. This one right here.
The Vampire BL show, right?
No. I think that was Boggs. Actually.
Oh,
Bam
my boy
badam.
deflecting. All right, but yeah, I mean that's kind of like the new, newly airing, and then of course we have some continuation. ReZero, I think in next month. Blue Box, unfortunately, Don Machi is still on pause, and then Chi, I think is one that we're watching.
hmm
Um,
And Shangri-La Frontiers also continuing on.
gotcha. So yeah, a few continuing series. Um, that I mean, if you were watching last season and didn't, or if you were watching last season and liked it, then you're definitely continuing, and if you didn't, you didn't. But yeah, definitely Blue Box, Chi are the new series that started airing last season that is continuing on now. So I think all three of us would recommend checking out Chi as well as Blue Box if you haven't already. And at least you could binge a lot of episodes to catch up. I think it's like maybe like 16 episodes in so far for both. But I think that's about it, right? Uh Seems like Mo's kind of watching a bit. So pretty excited to
Quite a bit,
see
Yeah.
yeah.
pretty excited to see what you got for the 2025 winter episode. We'll do in like 2 months or so. See which ones you ended up liking the most and hated the most. But yeah, I mean, quite a bit of sequels or yeah, quite a bit of sequels this season as well as some new um hard hitting new series. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. Sounds like you guys all are too. So
hmm
yeah, I guess
Yeah. A lot more than I thought I would. So
mhm. This is seems like quite a bit of, at least based off what I'm watching, a lot of it's more romance based this season for me, but we'll see. Fun season so far. Hopefully none of them kind of turn bad. So yeah.
You ain't lying.
yeah.
I guess we're done for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know maybe some hidden gems or shows that you were most excited for and are most excited for this season. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.